We're here at Defense Talks with Jonathan Entwistle, IBM Federal Ecosystem Chief Technology Officer at IBM. Jonathan, thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
I'd like to start by asking, as the U.S. military anticipates potential conflicts with great power adversaries like China and Russia, what do you see as the biggest needs in the IT, tech, innovation, and cyberspaces?
Yeah, it's a really good question. And I have to say, I think it's probably around supply chain, which I know sounds a bit strange, but there's a ton of work going on right now around Taiwan, right, as we all know. And as we look at their type of issues, I think a lot of it revolves around things like fuel, right? Can you provide fuel for the jets, for the ships, those kinds of things? And so that really represents a technology issue in the sense that it revolves around optimization, understanding what kind of assets you have in the field, and how do you optimize it, right? Now the opposite is true in what I'd call like the Sixth Fleet, right? If you look at the Mediterranean theater, they're worried about food. It's not about fuel, it's about actually providing enough food for people. Because the breadbasket of that region has been inactive, right, for the past couple of months. So some really interesting stuff going on in that space. I hope it's something we can address. And that would be kind of my main two things, is just understanding how we can optimize and make sure that we get the right bombs, bullets, fuel, food to the people at the right time.
And then what emerging technologies or systems do you see as potential game changers for the way the U.S. defends against and deters threats in the digital age?
There's an elephant in the room on this one, and it's clearly some of the things that I'm going to call generative AI. And I just got back from a conference, and this was all we talked about. And generative AI is far and away the biggest change that we've seen in artificial intelligence in the past 20, 30 years. It's unbelievable technology. And it represents both a significant threat, but also a significant opportunity. So this kind of game-changing technology allows us to build code using just words. Or at the same time, create sets of malware in a huge amounts. And so I think this type of technology, large language models, generative AI, they're going to be key to our national defense over the next couple of years. But they're also going to be something that we need to keep a really close eye on.
Well, Jonathan Entwistle, thank you so much for joining us here and sharing some of your insights with us at Defense Talks.